This ABC15 flash briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.
Hey, happy Friday to you. I'm Amelia Fabiano with your afternoon update here from ABC15 Arizona. Police are now asking for your help as they investigate a case of animal abuse at a home in Chandler. The owner, April McLaughlin, was arrested, then later released as prosecutors seek more evidence from police. Investigators are now asking anyone with information about the dogs that were removed or anyone who donated to the rescue to call Chandler PD. A ransomware attack is putting paychecks in limbo for some school employees in Pinal County. Pinal County School Superintendent tells ABC15 that attack happened over the weekend. It impacted the system that organizes payroll for their 21 school districts. Paper checks, though, are expected to be handed out at noon today. The county is now working to prepare food bags as well for the staff impacted. Developing today as Governor Katie Hobbs takes on border discussions in D.C. She was gone Wednesday through Thursday morning. State Treasurer Kimberly Yee temporarily took over her role. Our news partners at KTAR now reporting the governor was in D.C. meeting with Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas again to talk about the border. Hobbs focused on the need for more help from the federal government during that meeting. Well, if a government shutdown does happen after this weekend, it'll impact us all here in Arizona. The White House says about 1,600 TSA and air traffic controllers in our state would be forced to work without pay. That also holds true at the border, too, with CBP agents on the job with no paychecks either. Governor Katie Hobbs says the Grand Canyon, though, will remain open if a shutdown happens. Back in 2019, Arizona paid about $64,000 a week during that 35-day shutdown. Hobbs has said she plans to use funding through the Arizona Lottery to keep the park open this time if it happens. Now to the race for the postseason. The magic number is now 1 for our Arizona Diamondbacks. Entering the final weekend of their regular season, the D-backs will clinch a playoff spot with just 1 win or 1 Cubs loss. The D-backs could have clinched Thursday, but they couldn't quite get the bats going there in a 3-1 loss to the White Sox in Chicago. A battle in the West. Our Arizona Cardinals hoping to shock football fans for a second straight week. Our team heading to the Bay Area this weekend to take on those San Francisco 49ers. The Cards, though, embracing the challenge.
Top dogs all over the place, on their defense, D-line, linebackers, secondary's no secret. They play bully ball, and so, yeah, just got to bring the fight to them.
Got to bring it. That game is Sunday, kickoff at 1:25 p.m. A thrilling triple header coming up tomorrow here on ABC 15. Clemson starts the day at Syracuse. Then it's a battle of unbeatens with Kansas heading to third-ranked Texas. Notre Dame wraps up the afternoon taking on Duke. And hey, be sure to stay with us after the game, too, for ABC 15 Sports Extra with Craig Fooey and Mark May. In our Impact Earth report, more cities are trying to give you green to get rid of the green. The Chandler City Council voting to increase its residential grass removal rebate starting next month. The rebate will be $2 per square foot. That's up from 20 cents. The minimum size to qualify will decrease as well from 1,000 square feet to 500 square feet. But it's not the only grass-related rebate in the East Valley. Gilbert and Mesa are also offering money to people who replace their grass lawns with more desert landscapes to save water. Now to the story of a Valley couple uplifting Arizona. We met a couple proving you're never too old to find love. Bob and Sally met at a Tai Chi class in Sun City. Neither was looking for love after losing spouses years earlier. But at 81 years young, the sparks between them were undeniable. 7 months later, Bob popped the question.
Neither of us ever planned this, and at one point Bob said, I can't believe at this age, I never thought I'd feel this way. But then you don't when you're younger. You think 81 is old. And then here we are acting like teenagers.
Time for your most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. Phoenix tops out at 104 degrees today. Still hot and just as hot as it was yesterday, but we get one more triple-digit day here in central Arizona before those temperatures fall this weekend. 70s to 80s for highs up north and upper 90s out in western Arizona today. Look what's happening tomorrow. It will get windy and temperatures will fall into the 90s. Those winds, though, will increase the risk for fires in our state, specifically here in the valley and in southern Arizona where it's going to be drier. But then by Sunday, the winds start to ease up and it's going to be much cooler. That high down to just 88 degrees. Look for light breezes this evening here in the valley, breezy up north and in southern Arizona. But tomorrow, starting to get breezy to windy as early as lunchtime and then windy across Arizona by the evening. And again, we've got wind alerts up north with fire weather warnings here in the valley. Cooler on Sunday, winds easing up too, then staying cool into next week. Temperatures will start to warm after that, but no hundreds in that 7-day forecast in the valley.
We do have another update for you tonight, but until then, get the latest news, weather, and traffic at abc15.com or by downloading our free ABC15 mobile app. Happy Friday.
This ABC15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanders & Ford. All roads lead to Sanders & Ford.